Okay, guys, so we're going to start talking about the SC script and the SC funnel and the SC sales funnel. And just a quick recap on what this is. The SC funnel is essentially, it's just a straight up opt-in to a video. And I think the industry as a whole has really messed up this process. I don't think the way they're doing it is correct, and I think the way most people run it is quite silly, because the entire point of the SC funnel is to get a person on the phone where the actual closing and selling occurs. See, you need to understand the purpose and the strength of an SC close funnel. See, when we're doing the 2K funnel, we have to create an automated machine that can close thousands of people with thousands of different perspectives all at once. That's quite a hard task to do. That's like if you had a conversation with 1,000 people and you could only say the same thing to 1,000 people. How could you script that conversation to play over and over and over again and convince 20 of those people to give you $2,000? That's kind of hard to do, because you have to figure out every single place that the person might get caught up, every objection. You have to write it to speak to thousands of people at the same time. That's a big old challenge. We don't have that challenge with the SC funnel. And if you actually are able to talk to a person and figure out their individual problems and their individual pains, it's actually quite easy to get them to give you $2,000 to $5,000, especially if they're in the target market. And so what I see a lot of people do with their videos on their SC funnel is they run it like the 2K webinar. It's a 45-minute to hour-long presentation. That's insane, because we're not trying to sell a person anything on the in the sales video. We're not trying to sell them a damn thing. No selling is actually really occurring right here. The selling all occurs once we can figure out their individual pains and what their problems are and what exactly they're looking for. We don't have to write a world class script that conceptualizes ideas in their head and pulls out their pains and reminds them of things. We can do that on the phone. We can ask them particularly, hey, what's your biggest problem? And then we can just grind that problem into dirt. Okay, trigger pain right there, and then show potential, and then connect the dots right there. The sales process is actually the exact same as the 2K funnel, but we're going to be doing it over the phone. And so the most important thing to realize is the difference between this funnel is the SC funnel. We're not actually selling anything in the video. We are trying to get people on the phone. Okay, and so what we're going to be doing in this video is quite different. Our goal in this video is to trigger enough pain and enough potential opportunity to get a person to hop on the phone, mostly through pain. That's what you're going to see in most of my scripts. And you're going to see that my video, I want to try and make this video as short as humanly possible. And what the purpose of the video is, in most cases, is to convince people that they have a problem, or that there is or that they have potential if they just get on the phone with you. That's it. So the way we're making this funnel work is we're running an ad, and we're going to get people in who naturally would not hop on the phone with us. Okay, so for example, I could just run an ad straight to an opt-in form for a phone call, and that'll work just fine. I mean, I see funnels that do that. The way we scale here, though, is we have to convince people that are not interested in hopping on a phone call to get on a phone call with us. And so what you have to understand is the objective of this funnel is to get a person on and get them to watch the sales video and convince them that they have a problem that we can fix. Or remind them of a problem that they have and convince them that we can fix it if they just got on the damn phone with us. That is all we're trying to do. We're not trying to convince them of anything else. We're not trying to convince them to join a program. We're not trying to convince them to change their life. And really what we want to do is we want to trigger massive pain and then give pain relief via the phone call. That's what we're trying to achieve. And this can be done very quickly in a very repeatable, simple script. Okay? We want to cause pain, confusion, and insecurity and make the phone call the solution to that. And so what you're going to see on my scripts is I get straight to it and I run straight into causing pain and causing insecurity. Okay? The people come on for the potential gain. The potential gain is what gets them on. But what I do is I make them realize that if they ever want to achieve this potential gain, they're going to have to deal with all these problems that they have. And so the pitch basically goes, bait them with gain, the big promise, make them feel massive pain, realizing that they'll never get the gain. They're completely out of their league. And the solution to this is the phone call. This is what we're going to do. And then we can close all day long on the phone. We can go absolutely nuts. So if this is Hyros, I get people on the phone call, or I get people on the sales video with the potential gain of drastically being able to scale their ads using AI pixel training and a bunch of new opportunities. Then once they're on there, I make them realize how bad tracking is destroying their business and making them lose tons of money. And I make them realize how impossible it is to set up on their own. But I show them the potential gain, but I basically point out, man, all these pains right here, these are your problems. But if you hop on a phone call with me, I can fix all these things. That's it. That's it. Okay? And so I call this the double diamond script right here, and it's somewhat of a double diamond script, because what we're doing is we lure them on with a promise, we activate the pain diamond, okay, and then we make them believe that hopping on the phone call with us, that's the second diamond we need to get them on there. We make them believe that if they apply the things that we're talking about, they're going to get results, and the best way to move forward with that is the phone call, okay? So that's exactly how the script is going to work. They're going to come on, the first diamond right here. We're going to trigger 3 major pains while showing them that our solution can fix those pains quite easily, okay? Repeatably and simply for them. And it's a very simple pitch. It's a very, very, very simple. However, here's what I want to break down, because you might be thinking, unlike the 2K script, we're not going to execute the entire double diamond on the call. Okay, so you can see right here on the Hyros example right here, I identify the pains that they're going to have on the call. Okay, they're not going to be able to scale if they don't have tracking. They're wasting so much money, and their business is hamstrung because of this. And then I show examples of how tracking can provide high ROIs. It can allow them to stop wasting money easily, and it can give them a huge advantage. But you have to understand that the real realization of this is constantly used and during the script for the pitch or the phone call and during the close. It's the same exact thing that I do on the close as well. And so what we're doing on the phone call or the original sales video is we're going to super trigger these pains and show them, not teach them, but show them that the way out of these pains is tracking, and we can do that for them on the phone call. For example, in Iron, I show them how their business is stuck and all the dumb things that people are doing in their businesses that are hamstringing their business. And then I show them that if they fix these things and get on YouTube, it could explode. But I can't explain how that works on this call because their business is unique. So they need to hop on a phone call with me. Trigger massive pain, show massive potential out of that pain, show ways to get out of that pain if they hop on a call. That's what we're doing in the script. That's all we're doing in the sales video script. So I'm going to be going through my scripts with you. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Okay, and then you'll have the videos to watch with them. It's very fill in the blank. It's much easier than the 2K script, and anybody can really do this. It's the phone close where the magic really happens at.